You see something different, something they don't see. And don't lie to yourself, you have a vision, an idea, something that scares you deeply and that you think you cannot accomplish. Sometimes I see people going around saying that having a vision kind of makes you different from other people, but I don't really believe that it does. But what I do believe that makes you different from other people is acting on this vision, on this dream. You see, creativity has been for such a long time being deemed as something that you either have or you don't. But as anything in life, that's rarely the case. It's not biological, it's something abstract that you can tap into and that you can construct and harness over time. There's no such thing as having creativity from birth and dying with it. It's not yours to keep. It's something that you can develop and share with others. And just as happiness is something that you share with others and it grows with you and together with other people, and it becomes better and stronger the more you use it, creativity falls into the same category. And the more you tap into this creative potential, the more you find situations in which you can use it. And the reason I am even talking about this is because recently I've decided to take this more seriously. The sheer fact that I'm using a camera for this, so you can see some footage of me sometimes, is just a reflection of me trying to get this right, to go straight to the point and to make a schedule for my videos and stuff. This is something that I really want to try out and try to create a channel to help other people. I do have big plans for this all, and I want this to become so much bigger than it is, much more than just entertainment, but actually help people more directly. But that takes time and money, which also takes time for me to get it. So it takes a lot of time and patience and a lot of care and attention too. And while I was thinking of it, I realized that for the first time in so many years, I actually feel scared of something. Not actually scared, like I don't feel like I'm scared of failing or falling down from the place I am. Like, I don't believe that you fall and stay on the ground and that's game over. I believe that every time you fall, it's actually leverage for you to keep going. It's just like a spring. But I became scared because it shows me that there's so much potential that I have not tapped into yet. It's something big, something so big that I'm not entirely sure if I can reach it. And for the moment being, I'm just pretending. I'm extremely confident in myself. And I do believe that eventually this pretending will become reality and I will be 100% confident in myself. And once it does happen, then I will be 100% sure of myself and what I'm doing. But for the moment, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just know that I have a big vision. I have a very clear idea of what I want. And I'm pretty sure that this vision is positive for me and for everyone. And I do intend to share this with you guys in the future. But for now, I just want to tap into the feeling, into the idea of having this dream, of having this grandiose projects and goals. Because I actually believe that it is something very good for all of us to have extremely big dreams. And the main reason for that is that I believe that from these big dreams you get a lot of energy. Because when you are doing stuff that you know you can do, or that you believe very strongly that you can do, they can pose a challenge to you. It's not that those things don't take time or effort, they do. But every time you do something you know you can do, or you really believe you can do, you are not wasting energy, but not using all the energy that you have available to you. Because we like to believe that we are using 100% of it. Most of it is because we are mentally tired of a lot of different things. And we are actually getting more stress than eustress from life. And once it happens, you are going to feel tired, even if you are doing like 20% of what you can do. But most of us believe that we are doing 100% or very close to 100%. But that is not the truth. we can endure a lot. I don't really believe that tapping near the 100% is actually good for any of us, because I'm taking the 100% mark as your absolute best, the point in which you would break if you try to go further. So don't go near it, at least not often. Burnout is real, and we don't want that. But we operate at a very low level most of the time. We stay very safe. And if you think thoroughly, by definition, being safe in what you do is not being better than other people around you. And most of us want to be better than most of people in our area, because that means that you can express yourself better and to get to higher places that you want to get to. You need to get better than people. And that doesn't necessarily mean to work more or work harder, but work with more clear intention in mind and to work faster. Again, faster doesn't mean more time. Faster is doing stuff that is going to take you to your dream idea or dream project or dream life faster. That's all of it. The amount of things that you do in your day-to-day basis that are going to leverage you to that grandiose dream. Even if it's little by little, it's at least something. And not wasting energy on things that are not going to help or that are going to take you to side paths, to side quests. Those can feel like it's positive and that it's work, but sometimes it's not. You could spend 12 hours a day hustling and grinding to amount to nothing, to not progress into anything. So when you have this grandiose dream and it's constantly calling yourself, calling your name, and it's constantly reminding you that you have it, then it becomes way easier for you to focus and actually do what you need to do, which is honestly great. Like this channel, I am confident that this channel is the first big step for me to get where I want to and to work on this grandiose project to help other artists to get somewhere, because it will enable me to have enough money and enough recognition to do that. But I have to work on it first. So I really need to focus on my schedule and on my videos and come up with good ideas and try to keep a good relationship with you guys. And doing this has been fun. I have this channel for quite a long time. I have more videos on this channel than you will see, because most of them is not available anymore. They are private now because I have changed the idea of the channel. I have changed brand. But I have this channel for a long time and it's always been fun, but this is the first time that's really fun and that I'm really enjoying every part of the process. And what is helping me to do this is this idea in my head, like this grandiose dream. And I do believe that everybody could benefit from this kind of thing. So once you get these big goals, you have a lot of energy to work towards it, and it feels like it doesn't really deplete 100%. Sometimes you are very tired at the end of the day, but the next day you're hyped for it again because this dream vision of yours is just so good, so big, that it restores your energy again and again and again. But once you do this, something interesting is going to happen, which is people are going to doubt you, which is normal. And again, you have a vision that they don't. It's not like they don't have the capacity to have visions for themselves or for other people. It's just that they don't have it right now. And if they don't believe you, it's honestly fine. Try to understand that. Try to recognize that they live in a different world. They share the same experiences in this material world, but their personal world is different. They have different ideas, different limitations, different beliefs than you have. What you shouldn't allow them to do is to make you stop believing that this immense dream that you're not sure you can tap into or that you can achieve this immense goal, it's not possible. Because I believe it is. It really is. We usually think in comparison to other people like, so few people have done this or nobody has done this. Yeah, but how many of us are actually actively trying daily to achieve these things? When you think like this, like competition's so much lower. So don't let them change your mind. If it's from a place of love and care, try to understand it, try to pinpoint the people who are doing this for genuine care for you And if they have a good argument for you not to waste your life and time, maybe consider it. And you shouldn't like give up on everything to pursue it. You should have something to fall into if you fail immensely now, right? You should have a safe ground for yourself. But besides that, follow this passion, follow this dream. This goal needs to be reached by someone, and it could be you. Don't let them change your mind. And at the same time, don't let yourself get frustrated by what they say, so it makes you get resentment. Don't let resentment arise. Because resentment makes you think that vengeance is a good idea. And I have heard this quote. I don't know who said it, and I don't really care, but they say that the best revenge is immense success, or big success, whatever. It's success. But I don't believe in success as a form of revenge. If you are so self-centered, egoistically, to think that these people are going to have you on their mind all the time, once you achieve your goals, you're wrong. They're going to talk shit about you if they really don't want you to succeed. Those hypothetical people, they're going to talk shit about you, and then they're going to continue living their life the way they want. But they are not going to have you on their minds. It's going to be like a faintly specific moment. And then you're going to disappear from their minds. And if you are so focused on achieving a goal just to prove people wrong, just to shut up the mouth of people who have doubted you or have talked shit about you, you are giving up on a lot of integrity. And you are doing this for the wrong reason. For me, at least that's my opinion, the best thing that you could do in this situation is work so well and so carefully and so thoroughly to this project that you actually forget about them. They don't become a bother anymore. They become a glimpse in your life. Because once you align with this purpose that you're going with, it becomes so much easier to just get on the flow. You actually forget about people, about stuff, about everything that makes you any harm. And by definition, you would have won. At the moment that you are focused on feeling this potential and to applying it to this immense goal, by definition you won. Because you are already among the very few people who are actually trying. Achieving is just result. It's not tangible, it's not measurable. You can't measure success, it's relative to everybody. But the idea of applying yourself to something with care and love, that is genuinely good and genuinely praisable. So go with that. Don't go with resentment. It's not worth it. Trust me. And once you have this idea, it becomes easier to forgive those around you who don't actually support you, or who support you very little. But just as a last thing in this topic, the way that I talk about these things, sometimes it looks like I'm telling you all that I believe everybody has equal opportunities, and that's not true. That's not true. You see this discourse everywhere. In the art community, in like job hunting community, in the more esoteric community, you see people talking about this kind of stuff, like everybody has the same opportunities, like everybody's living in the same place, having the same conditions, the same things to eat every day, the same contacts, and it's not true. Different people are going to find their path easier than others. But that shouldn't make you stop believing that you can follow this path and actually try and find something for you and to have a big goal. Because we don't have equal opportunities, but we all have the same source for creation, which is the world. And although it's easier, for instance, for rich people to get richer, it's not few the cases of people who are rich now and who have grinded their ass from poverty to richness. It happens. Certainly less often than people who are born rich or very near richness, but it's definitely possible. And in all cases, situations were different, but the one thing that was equal was vision. having this vision and having the goal, because the only way to achieve a dream is to actually have a dream. And it sounds impossible and absurd at first. And the fact that it does, it just means that you're stuck in this mental loop that your life and your world has put you into, but you can get out of this. It's a matter of understanding your potential. And the more you tap into it, the more you see that you can actually get there. It might sound absurd at first. Again, it might sound absurd. But with time, it becomes normal. Trying to reach it becomes normal. And you see results with time. It might not be fast or big or fancy, but you see results. And every time you see, it feels like life is telling you, hey, okay, nice, keep doing this. Keep doing this, just a little more. And if you do it, you're going to see more results flourishing from it. So go for it. Just don't waste your energy and vitality and health on this. You should be okay. Above anything else, you should feel good about yourself and about your life. So don't burn yourself out, please. That's the worst advice that I could give, is like to grind. Don't do it if you don't have energy for that, but you can apply yourself sometimes for the thing that you really want. And to have this big goal is going to make you feel better about it all and makes everything way easier. So I do believe that it will allow you to follow it. With time, you will understand that working on this doesn't have to be a struggle, but actually something very therapeutic and very, very good in overall for you discovering yourself, for how you see yourself. So hopefully this was insightful in some way. Maybe you have thought about these things before, but not enough people had told you that you can actually do this and pursue these things, but you can. Nobody's going to stop you. People are going to try, but nobody can actually stop you. Only you can do this. So I advise you that you don't stop yourself. I think today's video is actually going to be a little shorter, but I'm actually working on a secondary type of video for the channel, and hopefully this Friday, I'm going to release it. It's about recommendations. So I have been inspired by different things throughout my life, and I said, hey, why not share what inspires me with other people, what I like with other people? So there you go. So I'm going to show you some art that has been highlights of my life recently, and hopefully you can get inspired by it too. So thank you so much for listening to me yapping about random topics for the last videos. And hopefully I'm gonna see you here next time. If you have something to contribute or to say about this topic, feel free to share it with me in the comments. Or if you want to share your art with me, DM me on social media. I'm friendly and we can talk about your project, your art, your life, and everything around it. So yeah, thank you for being with me for about 20 minutes, and I'll see you next time. See ya.